I'm trying to troubleshoot my CNC3 setup. I've got this working with the A498 or 4988 drivers, but I'm not successful with the TMC2130 drivers. So I'm going to show my wiring setup. So I guess first off I'll show the wires that I have coming from the 12-volt power supply. And the way I plug this in, I plug in a 12-volt power supply to the Wemos board, and then power comes up to the CNC shield at the same time. I'm wondering if that's part of my problem, and I need to maybe do something to power here first, and then get powered down to the Wemos board. So that's something I need help with. So the next thing you can see is just kind of the wiring layout that I have here. And I've got my 3 wires coming off of the pins off of the top of each driver. So axis 1 here, you can see I have a black, a white, and a purple. So the way I've done this is my black from axis 1 ties into my black from axis 2. That goes down to the header I soldered onto the board. The white from axis 1 goes to the white from axis 2. And if you look at the pins, I believe this is my enable pin. So the white and the blacks are tied together, go down to the Wemos board, and then you'll see I've got a purple off of the 3rd pin here going over, and I've got a brown off of the 3rd pin on axis 2. And I'll show you that brown one first. So the brown one is coming in here to this pin, first pin on this connector. Didn't want to solder it to the bottom quite yet, so I just have a 90-degree bent in there. It's not really making contact anywhere else. And let's see if I can show the connector inside. There's my connector inside, so it goes purple, white, black. So purple, white, black on here, and down here it's purple, white, black, and I'll pop off the shield in a second. So with the shield removed, we can get a little bit better look in there. Purple, white, black comes down to those 3 pins. It's hard to see with the lighting in here. So there's the purple, white, black coming down to those 3 pins soldered on. So I have done a continuity trace of each of those pins back to the driver. Everything seems to be working fine. So I'm looking for some help to figure out why the system is not working. And here's an example of what happens when we plug in this board. You can watch my axes, see if they drive. So, no action at the motors, no spinning. If I manually spin the motors, you can see that they're generating voltage. And if we go take a look, there is power on my board. So nothing there. No blinking light.